Gacha games, a genre of game that we all love and adore, but at the same time hate and disdain. A genre that gaslights you and taunts you into downloading the product simply because it plasters the word free on the box. But once you open the box, it's all a lie. The game isn't free. Not really. I mean, sure, there is no full price tag on the product itself, and sure, you can somewhat enjoy the narrative story written for you to get lost and immersed in, but the one thing you can't escape, the one thing that catches up to our souls and wallets, the gacha system. The demon that brings out our darkest desires and fantasies. The thing that makes the weak men spend his life savings to goon to pixelated women on screen. The thing that drives us all to insanity. Now, some gacha games are cheaper to play and more forgiving than others, but ultimately still cause you to invest your precious time and money into them. Some even deliberately add spending events in the game to bribe, blackmail, and gaslight you into thinking spending is curing world hunger. But at last, my fellow flames, we have a gacha game that understands what we need, understands our struggles and desires. A gacha game that is arguably the most overhated free-to-play gacha game of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow flames, I give you the new queen of all gacha games, Arknights Endfield. No, you are not hearing things, and yes, I did just say that. I do believe that Arknights Endfield is one of, if not the best free-to-play gacha games you could be playing right goddamn now. This game, in terms of just free-to-play gameplay, gives you so much currency, you're near enough guaranteed the new unit if you miss your 50-50. And yes, I do believe this game has some of the best quality of lives in any gacha game. And yes, I do know what you guys are saying. I know what you're saying to the screens right now. I know what you're typing in the comment section. This guy don't know what the hell he's talking about. Does he even realize the pity doesn't even carry over to the next goddamn banner? What an absolute idiot. Yes, I know. I'm aware. I realize this. Yes, I know the pity should be carrying over to the next goddamn banner. In fact, if the pity did carry over to the next banner, while also keeping every other aspect about this gacha system intact, this would be the #1 gacha system in all of gacha gaming. But I've got news for you, sunshine. I've got news for you, you sensitive little flowers over there watching the screen. That's not the bus we're riding. That's not the timeline we're living in. So for now, let's just stick with the facts that we currently have, and let me goddamn say my piece and explain why I think how I think. Now, are we all sitting comfortably? Good, then I'll begin. Are you, sir? Yes, you, looking at the screen right now, looking for a brand new gacha game to play? Splendid! Then allow me to introduce you to the brand new open world anime gacha game, Arknights Endfield. Yes, this game has everything you could possibly want. Hot waifus, amazing new worlds to discover and explore, an exceptional narrative story for you to get immersed into, premium currency that you can acquire simply by exploring the vast world Arknights Endfield has to offer. It really is quite something. And just to top it all off, it has the #1 thing that you will get so goddamn addicted to you won't want to play anything else. The factory building, yes! The factory building is so addicting that I've spent an unreal amount of hours in this goddamn system, and so have many other gacha game content creators. Believe me, this factory system is absolutely exceptional. I love building my factory. I love acquiring new, unfound technologies in order for me to expand my factory. The factory building is one of the most addicting things about Arknights Endfield. And another thing that makes the factory system even better is the fact that simply just by learning how to use each newfound technology, you get premium currency. And since there are a lot of different technologies within this game, that means a lot of premium currency for you to use on your limited pools. And there are absolutely loads of ways to get the premium currency in the game. I'll go to my pools right now. This is where I am at this present moment. I'm 40 attempts away from my guaranteed Leviatane. I lost the 50-50, however, I still have barely, and when I say barely, I mean I have barely explored everything this game has to offer. If you look at the bottom, I've still got tons of chests to explore all over the world. I still haven't finished the story, hence why this area is locked and why this area over to the right is locked. But there's going to be plenty of more chests, secrets, and things that I'm going to be able to discover, which is going to be able to get me the premium currency. Now, there's absolutely loads of ways for you to get the premium currency within this game. Bearing in mind, they also gave away a free 10 pool the other day. I think this is compensation for the PayPal thing that's happened. By the way, I hope each and every single one of you was able to get a full refund for the PayPal conundrum, but I digress. There are loads of ways to get free-to-play currency within this game, and one of them is the battle pass. One of the things you all should be doing is getting this middle yellow battle pass. Now, in every single gacha game, I am always free to play plus, which means I always get the logging pass and I always get the premium battle pass. That's something that I always have written for myself. That's like the unwritten rule. That's why I call myself a free to play plus player. But other than what this battle pass at the bottom here has been giving me and what the login pass has been giving me, the game's only been out for a couple of days, like 3 days, 4 days maybe, and quite frankly, I still have loads of free currency to unlock and discover and find and invest in my pools. There's loads of things that you can do. Obviously, you go to the nodes over here. I still have lots of things to do. I'm only just about to finish the 6th one. There's loads of other things you're able to do. You've got the exchange shop. Obviously, if I come over to my pools here, every time you get a duplicate, you go to the exchange shop. There's going to be pools over here as well. There's going to be pools in this shop here. There's going to be pools in this shop here. Granted, I think I've already got the ones that were available to me. But every dupe you get, it generates like 10 of those coins if it's a 5-star, and then I think 30 if it's a 6-star. And then you can also get these pools here. There is loads of ways for you to get pulls. Even the market, even the stock market, you can get pulls from the stock market. There are secrets that you need to unveil by opening hidden paths, from doing side quests. Everything you do in this game, strictly free to play, whether it's exploration, building your base, whether it's continuing the story, whether it's unlocking secret tombs and completing puzzles, you're going to get the currency. I am so close to getting my Levitain. I've still got 40 attempts to go, but I still have so many things to do, so I'm going to get my Levitain. And the game's only been out for, what, 3 or 4 days? I can tell you how much time I've invested in the game on my PlayStation. 16 hours. There's a content creator called Renee, whatever his name is. Great content creator, blowing up in the Arknights Endfield space. And he has spent 27 hours in the game, grinding non-stop. He spent the first day, day 1, all day, and the following morning grinding the game to get his Levitain. And on top of that, he still has like 30 pools left over. So we got his Levitain and then some. And then some. Now, one of the reasons why I also say this is one of the best gacha games for you to play is because of how many activities you can actually do and how much it actually values your time. The base building is so addictive. You think you've been on it for about 30 minutes. It's been 3 hours. The story is relatively good. A bit slow at times, but the cutscenes are really good. The voice acting is exceptional. When the story picks up, it picks up. The character designs are amazing. The combat is one of the best combats I've experienced in a gacha game. I like the fact that it's a team-based system, not a swap back. I think it's a breath of fresh air, and I'm here to stay, partly because of the combat. It's very, very fun. The combat's difficult. A lot of people are complaining about the combat. If you want me to do a video more in depth of how the combat synergies work, specifically for this team, this is the team that I'm currently using. This team is very good. This team is very good. It's primarily around getting my rotation as quick as possible. Arklight generates SP. It's very easy to trigger each and every single one of these combat skills, and the debuffs and buffs that you get are really, really good. But yeah, that might be another video in the future. But yeah, like, honestly, there's so much for you to do. So much for you to do. Dailies, your nodes, duplicates for summoning characters, the free-to-play battle pass, the exploration, the puzzles, the story. There are so many ways for you to get the premium currency in this game, and I'm just playing at a steady pace. I've been playing non-stop since day 1. I'm playing at a steady pace. Okay, I'm 16 hours in. I'm playing at a steady pace, and I'm very close to my Levitain. And I know people are saying it's a bit of a hack because the pity doesn't carry over. But if you ignore the fact that the pity doesn't carry over, which is a big deal, but also at the same time, another thing you guys need to understand, another thing you guys need to really, really understand, which is something that not many people do, is the fact that I've been playing gacha games since probably like 2016, 2017. Arknights Endfield feels a lot more like an old school Japanese gacha game like Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Legends, where there is no pity system, there is nothing like that, and you're playing the game because you enjoy it, and they release lots of events, which means you're going to grind the events to get the currency. But the game's fun. The game itself respects your time. This is one gacha game I will say respects your time. It doesn't feel like a drag. The game is very good, and time flies by. Chests are an abundance. I probably got, so far, based on like where I am on the map, I probably got near enough all of my pulls, just from this central part and just from this area here, and doing the missions available to me just in those two areas, and doing the side quests and just doing the things here. I'm having a blast playing this game. The game respects your time. The game is very free-to-play friendly. And if it wasn't for the pity carrying over, it would be the best pity gacha system in the entire game. I don't need to go over how the gacha system works, but every aspect of how this gacha works is very free-to-play friendly. Very free-to-play friendly. I like how the weapon banner works in this game. I like the fact that you get weapon pulls just for pulling. I think, in my opinion, that's a good thing. Some people disagree with me. I think it's a good thing. I think it's genuinely a good thing. And I think you guys that are hating on the game should cut it some slack. Now, if this game isn't for you, and you don't like the art style and the gameplay style and everything about the game, if it's just not screaming you, that's completely fine. But don't shit on the game just for shitting on the game. Now, there are other content creators out there like Sentontas, and there's other content creators out there. I've mainly just seen Sentontas absolutely clown on the game for not being free-to-play friendly. He's brutally torn apart the gacha system. Some points he made are valid, but I think he's gone a bit too harsh on the game. I like Sentontas. He's a cool guy. I've met him in person. He's really, really cool. But yeah, I think content creators that are shitting on the game like him, I think he needs to just lay back a little bit. The game's good. The game's very free-to-play friendly. It respects your time. You can grind the game at your own pace and get all of the necessary currency and then some to guarantee you the new limited 5-star, 6-star character. But yeah, I just wanted to break this down. I just wanted to break it all down. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Not gonna lie to you, I was gonna edit the entire video how the first good few minutes of the video were. But I'm struck for time, and I am very backlogged, and I'm very stressed out right now in my personal life, and I was very much in a rush. So yeah, I thought I'd just break it down and just play the game, or run around in the game while talking and finishing off my points. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. If you want more Arknights content in the future, let me know, please. I'm loving this game, and I'd love to share my thoughts and feelings and all the aspects of the game with you guys. And yeah, I'll speak to you in the next one. Take it easy and have a good rest of your day.